What's up, everyone? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, bringing you another weekly roundup. Kind of a mad dash right now to the end of the year. We got Christmas coming up. We got New Year's coming up. I will be posting videos for the weekly roundups for each one of those weeks. I know the holiday falls on a Sunday. I'll try to post those early Sunday morning to get them out of the way. They may drop Saturday night instead these next 2 weeks. But this week had some more cool stuff. Definitely a larger waifu to husbando ratio here, and one pet, if you want to call Mona that. But I know I'm going to get people flaming me about that because I don't show enough men in my videos. But if you watch any of the recent videos here on YouTube, I've unboxed quite a few manly men, some X-Men, stuff like that. So, fear not, there is, enough content on the page for everybody. But yeah, this week, skipped Miku Monday because I was very excited to get Mirko, the bunny girl hero, from My Hero Academia. So we had My Hero Monday back again. Twin Tuesday went with this little bit older one that I'd never really highlighted. I call her Cat Mom Ren, but she's got a really weird name. I'm not even going to attempt to remember it, but you'll see it in the highlight video. I just call her Cat Mom Ren, and she's super cute. For Waifu Wednesday, I went with someone who she's not necessarily a waifu. I mean, I know to some people she is, but I went with this really surprisingly big Sega prize figure of Megami from Konosuba. And very detailed, again, for a prize figure, and she's very hefty. So, really cool one there. Reincarnated on a Thursday, excuse me. Went with Classic, went with Millum. I know for some reason on some platforms, she doesn't do very well in their algorithms. I don't know if it's because of her look or what, but she's definitely a fan favorite. And for some reason, she just doesn't track well with some of the algorithms. So I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Figure Friday, I had plans to do a trio of Jujutsu Kaisen figures, but I'm going to have to highlight those for probably my New Year's week because I'm trying to do Christmas themed stuff this week. We're going into. So couldn't kind of situate all that to get it the way I wanted to. So I went with this really awesome Persona 5 dancing Mona. And it's just so cool. I wish they would have done more with this line, or even just gave us some more versions of Morgana, because it's a really cool piece, and it's definitely a big piece, as you can see. So very cool. And then Sword Art Saturday, I went with a smaller one that pairs up with the fairy Kirito that I did a while back from ALO. So he was really cool looking. He had his big kind of giant great sword. He's in the video clip as well. But this is the Undyne Asuna. So it's her in her, her ALO, her original, elf costume. So very cool looking. She's really cool. I wish they would have a little bit more of her in this costume. I know as far as me, I have her bath one where she's in like her towel. I think I highlighted that on this page before. I have her kind of schoolgirl one that pairs up with Yuki, and don't think I have any other ones really besides this one in this variation of Asuna's avatar, at least. So it's cool to have Asuna's character that can have a different variety, unlike a lot of other characters that they look the same every time you see them, So, but definitely a lot of really, really cool ones this week. So again, it's going to be pretty hard for me to pick a favorite. I kind of think I know where I'm leaning, but Love to hear what everyone else's favorites were because this is actually a pretty tough one. It has some cool fandoms and it has some really good characters of this week. So I'm going to let you guys take a look at the highlight clips and come on back and give you guys my final thoughts and just close this video out. So let's take a look at them. Okay, so that is it for the figure highlights. Now, I usually obviously pick a favorite, and it's it's hard just based on the quality of all these. These are a bunch of pieces that had no issues for me. There were no kind of flaws. There was no, kind of weird things about them. There wasn't any really annoying stands or anything like that. So I had nothing I really was against in any of these. As much as I want to give my girl Rem my pick, I can't do it for Millum either. Um, I'm going to have to give it to Mirko just because I don't know. I mean, it's weird because she actually is the most flawed one that I do have here. She had some scuffing down here in her inner thigh, but I did manage to get most of it out. It just looks like there's a little bit of paint residue or glue residue when you look super close, but not bad, especially because it's a Banpresso prize figure and they typically are. Sometimes they're hit or miss with errors, but the dynamic pose and the face just it does it for me. I love seeing these characters in like an action pose, and with the Amazing Heroes line, that's what Ben Presto did. So you had your Age of Heroes line that kind of came first, and they were all standing in just static, like museum poses. Uh, and then this line started as well as the Coliseum line, and they kind of started making the characters look a little more action oriented and dynamic. And I love those so much more than just seeing a character just standing static, like boring. I love seeing the different motions, the different movements, the way everything flows, the different facial expressions they create in the for making a different scene. Obviously, her face, she's got her kind of her almost sadistic smile where she's just kind of nuts, and it's done so well that I gotta give it to her this week. And I mean, honestly, it was tough because Morgana is just amazing looking. So my I got two honorable mentions this week, which I don't normally do, which is going to be Morgana, and it's going to be Megami. Tip of the hat to you, Miss. Uh, because they were both so incredible. And for being prize figures and their price points, they're very good pieces. I mean, Mona is, I know I keep switching up what I call the character, but if you know Persona, you understand. This one is just so well done. And I love the scale of it. They didn't make it very, very small. So I appreciate that. I wouldn't have minded a small version of this one just to put with the other Persona prize figures, but it's awesome. It was a surprise for me, and obviously Megami, like I said, she even has a removable hat. I mean, you don't get that a lot with the prize figures, especially with how big she is and just the quality of her for being a prize figure. So I have two honorable mentions this week. I don't normally do that, but rather than picking one favorite or more than one favorite, again, I've got to go with Mirko, and I hope to see many more figures of her because her character is freaking nutty. I think she's become on level with Bakugo for me because she's just nuts, and I can see like no spoilers or anything, but I would love to see like my dream thing would have just seen the would see the two of them teaming up and just being nuts with each other because obviously if you've caught up on the anime you've been introduced to her now. If you're in the manga you're well introduced to her, but her character is, I mean, she's nuts. She's just this crazy bunny girl that's just she just goes hard, and I love it because in My Hero that was kind of Bakugo's thing. Bakugo was just kind of like, screw you all, I'm going in, I'm doing it, I'm going. You're all a bunch of extras, this is all me. And Mirko's kind of the same way, where she's just like, nope, screw you, I'm going, taking everyone out, I don't care. So I love her character, I love the design of her, and I just love how just how great she is, and the dynamic pose on this figure kind of amps her up for me. And it could just be now because I've become very partial to the character, and that's saying a lot because Rem is my girl. So anyways, babbled on enough about these. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not, and if not, which one was your favorite one this week. Um, but yeah, I'm going to close it out for now, and I will see you guys in the next video, which should be another unboxing. I have a couple slated for this weekend leading into Christmas. So, fan voting took place between all my socials. Raftalia's Bunny Girl from Rising of the Shield Hero was more than 2-1 vote out. So, she's finally going to get unboxed. I'm going to be doing her. I'm going to be doing Havoc from X-Men's Iron Studios X-Men line. And I've got a couple of the ones that I'm going to do a little, maybe a surprise here and there, as well as some more White Shorts card breaks. So stay tuned for some more stuff. And as the new year comes and goes, obviously we started the new year, I'm going to be doing a lot more content. I'm going to be doing a lot of reviews, stuff like that, kind of some opinion videos. So be on the lookout for those. And again, I love, answering you guys, interacting with you all. So feel free to comment on everything and start a discussion because I'm definitely down for that. But until the next video, I will see you guys next time. Follow on all the socials, give it a like, share. Again, comment down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.